No one saw this coming. Rihanna and Chris Brown have just released a brand new song together, and the internet is losing its mind. But not everyone is celebrating. ASAP Rocky, Rihanna's partner and the father of her children, is finally out broken the silence on what he had to say shocked everyone. Yeah, this is real. After years of silence, painful history, and countless questions, Rihanna and Chris Brown are back in the studio together, and a new song is sparking emotional wildfire across the music world and social media. But behind the music lies a deeper tension. ASAP Rocky, who has been Rihanna's ride or die for years, is reportedly furious. Not just at the collaboration itself, but at the way it happened and what it might mean for their relationship moving forward. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. 90% of watch without subscribing costs you nothing, but makes a huge difference to us. Already subscribed? Thank you. Let's rewind. It started with a cryptic tweet. Rihanna posted 3 simple emojis: microphone, fire symbol, and a light emoji. Within minutes, Chris Brown reposted it to his story. The caption: "It's time." Fans knew something big was coming. And then just hours later, a surprise dropped. A sultry, emotional R&B collaboration between the two, titled Rewind. The song itself, heartfelt, haunted, and intimate. Lyrics like "We were broken, now we're better, still feel you in the silence." Couldn't turn back time, so we pressed rewind. The production is rich, mature, full of layered harmonies. Their vocals are way too personal to be just another business move. Their chemistry on the track is undeniable, and fans are calling it one of Rihanna's most vulnerable vocal performances in years. It didn't take long for the internet to explode. Rihanna and Chris started trending within the hour. Music critics praised the artistic quality of the track. Longtime fans of the duo were emotional, reflecting on how far they've come since the painful public breakup more than a decade ago. Some hailed the song as a symbol of healing and hope. Others weren't so quick to forgive or forget. But while the public was debating the morality of meeting and public, ASAP Rocky is having a very different reaction. Behind the scenes, and eventually public. According to sources close to Rocky, he didn't know about the collaboration until the track dropped. That's right, Rihanna never told him. The song, the sessions, the final version, all of it was kept under wraps until it went live. A source inside Rocky's camp said, he was completely blindsided. He had no idea she'd even been in the studio with Chris. When the song went up, he thought it was a joke at first. Needless to say, Rocky was not pleased, and soon enough he made that known. Just 2 days after the track dropped, Rocky took to Instagram Live, not to directly address the song, but to deliver a message that fans quickly realized was about one thing and one thing only. It's wild when you think you know someone. Like really know them, Rocky said during the stream. You ride for them, build something with them, have a family with them. Then one day they make a decision. That leaves you questioning everything. The comments exploded instantly. Fans started flooding the live with questions. Is this about Rihanna? How do you feel about the collab? Are y'all still together? Rocky didn't answer directly, but he didn't have to. He went on to say, I ain't here to bring anybody down. I love my family. I love my kids. But there's a difference between moving forward and going backwards. Some people confuse closure with comfort, and comfort can come with a price. The message was loud and clear. Rocky felt betrayed, not just by the secrecy, but by what the song symbolized. To him, this wasn't just about music. It was about trust, about boundaries, about past pain that he thought they had all moved beyond. Sources say that behind the scenes, Rocky and Rihanna had a heated conversation. Rihanna defended the song as a professional, artistic decision and claimed it was about growth, not romance. She reportedly told him, this isn't about going back. It's about closing the chapter in the right way. Through music, that's how I heal. But Rocky wasn't convinced. He allegedly asked why he was left out of the loop, why she didn't. I'll give him a heads up. Her answer, according to insiders, was that she knew how he'd react, and she didn't want to start a fight before the song even dropped. For Rocky, that answer only made it worse. One insider close to Rocky said he feels like this track reopens wounds that didn't need to be touched. Not just for him, but for the fans, the public, their kids, their legacy as a couple. And he's not alone. Social media is sharply divided. Some people are defending Rihanna's right to collaborate with whoever she wants, saying it's a sign of maturity and strength. Others argue that it sends the wrong message, especially after everything she went through with Chris Brown in the past. There's even speculation that the lyrics, deep, emotional, even romantic, could hint at more than just music. Now let's talk about Chris Brown. He hasn't addressed the backlash directly, but he did post his quote to his Instagram story just hours after Rocky's live. They hate to see you rise with the ones they told you to leave behind. Fans immediately took it as a jab at Rocky. So what happens next? Where does this leave Rihanna and Rocky? Are they still together? Are they in therapy? Is this the beginning of the end? Or just a rough patch that they'll survive like the others? At this point, no one knows for sure. But one thing's clear, this wasn't just a song, it was a spark. And it's lit a fire that could either forge a stronger bond or burn everything down. What do you think? Was Rihanna right to drop this collaboration with Chris Brown? Should Rocky have trusted her creative decision? Or was he right to feel hurt and blindsided? And is this just about music or something deeper? The story didn't end with the song's release, or with Rocky's subtle but stinging comments. In fact, things only got more intense from there. The media went into a full-blown frenzy. Entertainment headlines across the globe read, "Rihanna and Chris Brown collab stuns fans, but Rocky's reaction says it all. Is trouble brewing in Rihanna's paradise? ASAP Rocky feels betrayed?" Inside the fallout of the most unexpected music drop of the year, paparazzi swarmed the couple, hoping to catch any signs of tension or distance. Rihanna was spotted leaving a recording studio in New York, her expression unreadable behind oversized sunglasses. ASAP Rocky was seen days later entering a private event solo. No Rihanna in sight. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear everything. One thing's for sure, this isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. It's about vulnerability, trust, past pain resurfacing in the present. It's about how love, art, and healing sometimes collide in ways that leave scars, even when no one meant to hurt anyone. So what would you do in their shoes? That move set the internet on fire once again. Fans who were already skeptical of Chris's motives now accused him of being intentionally disrespectful. Rocky again didn't respond directly, but unfollowed both Rihanna and Chris on Instagram. Shortly after, the message was clear. So where does this all go from here? There are three real possibilities. Rihanna and Rocky fight through it. They take a step back from the spotlight, go to therapy, and try to mend what's been broken. But it'll take time, honesty, and maybe some real soul searching about what loyalty and creative independence mean in a relationship. They take a break. Some insiders believe a temporary separation is already happening behind closed doors. Nothing official, no statements, just a pause, a cooling off period while the dust settles and emotions simmer down. The triangle reignites. If Rihanna and Chris Brown continue to collaborate, or if she chooses to publicly defend him more, there's a real chance Rocky walks. He's not the kind of man to compete for respect, and this entire situation might have already pushed him to the edge. If your partner collaborated with someone from a painful chapter in their past, would you see it as strength or betrayal? Should Rihanna have told Rocky beforehand? Or is an artist's truth theirs to share on their own terms? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more deep dives and real celebrity storytelling. We're watching this one closely, and we'll keep you updated as it unfolds. Till next time, stay bold, stay curious, and stay legendary. No one saw this coming. Rihanna and Chris Brown have just released a brand new song together, and the internet